this is your time.
Hello, fellow noobsters, it is iGameNoobster, and welcome back to another video. And today's video is about the Funcl AIs that were a very massive hit on Indiegogo, and I personally did fund them because, well, they were an amazing deal, $50, with some amazing specs and very appealing features. And basically, I got the Funcl AIs, the more expensive version, but they have aptX support, basically. And they're supposed to last longer than the Funcl W1s. So yeah, let's get into the unboxing. I have opened these up so I can make sure I can make this review more accurate. So I can give my personal input information. So packaging is, it's really nice. Honestly, I think they did kind of rip off Apple a little bit because these do look really damn close to AirPods, and for the price, they could probably beat them. Now, if you've seen TechSmart's video, which will hopefully be probably up here, TechSmart's video, he did a pretty good video on both of them. He does a lot of AirPod killers or whatever. So basically, you have the Apple type of packaging, and here you get like warranty. Don't know if you can read that. You get your warranty, and then you get your quick start guide, and then you get the actual product. And this will come in plastic wrap, and again, as I said, I already opened this up, so, but it comes plastic wrap. It comes in a nice white or black case depending which model you got, and it's very clean. It's not huge. I have decently small hands, and it's about the size of my palm. It's about the length of, I'd say my pinky. It's just about the length of my pinky. It's pretty thick, but not like too thick. This is comparable to the AirPods, just in a different shape. So it's not as good of a shape, but these you'll be able to feel in your pocket. As AirPods, I've heard they're too easy to just put in your pants or leggings or backpack, and you can't really feel them. So, and then inside you get your earbuds, and one weird thing is that, the left earbud is on the right port, but it kind of makes sense because when you're taking it out, it kind of makes it a bit more smooth when you're putting it into your ear. And then again with the right's in the left, but I feel like it's actually a smart placement. And right when you take it out, it goes into the pairing mode, kind of like the AirPods. I have personally used some AirPods, don't have a pair of my own because I don't really like them because of the fit. But here, you just take it out, it puts it in pairing mode, and it's ready to go pair with your phone. And on the very back, if you could see, it might be a little hard for you guys to see, but if you can see, that's a micro USB. I'm surprised it didn't go with USB-C, but I mean, these are headphones. They'll take like less than 30 minutes to fully charged, and charging brings up another aspect: battery life. I have had these for one whole week. I got these last week, I think, sometime around Wednesday, and it's basically Thursday, the Thursday after when I'm recording this, and I have not needed to charge this. And I use them at school. I don't use them a crap ton. I use them maybe 2 hours a day. But that's been for a whole week basically. And these boast, I don't want to get it wrong, but I'm pretty sure these are supposed to boast 6 hours on a single charge, and then 24 hours with the case. And now that's connected if you use both of the Funcls. If you put them both together, it's supposed to take up, I think, 6 hours on a single charge, which is very comparable to AirPods or whatever. And then you get an extra 4 charges with this guy. Sorry, I'm not great at my math, but you get 4 charges with this guy, and I think I just charged it up, I think today, and I think it took less than 30 minutes. When you're charging, you get a nice red LED here. When it's charging in here, you'll get a red LED, and currently this is flashing because it's ready to be pairing. So yeah, basically that is packaging. And under here, kind of like how Apple does, you take it off, you got your stuff. In here, you got your this is the plastic wrap that was on the actual charging case, but you get your ear tips. I kept mine. I didn't keep my stock. I went with the ones that are slightly smaller because they make a better seal for my ear because I have smaller ears. And in the other container, you have your charging cable. Now, I kept mine in here because I have a crap ton being an Android owner. And this is a nice cable, actually. I have to give them credit. This is a really nice cable. But, again, it's a little it feels a little ripped off of Apple because it has the same, like, kind of like plastic feel, not plastic, like rubber feeling of the AirPod, no, not AirPod, Apple Lightning cable, and then it has like the sheen, the glossy feel on the actual the ports, the actual holders, and everything else is normal. And then on the back of the box you have Apple like descriptions. They are the Funcl AI or A1s, but I think they're AI because it doesn't have like the actual one. And it comes with some serial codes and everything. And it's very clean, really good, and some really good packaging for a simple product for 50 bucks. Okay, so I'm back to Facecam so I can give you a little bit more in-depth review, the rest of the review. Now, these are pretty small. I have compared these to my friend's AirPods, which I did try out for like a day, and by try out I actually kind of took it from him. But as you can see, these have some really clean. It's a clean look, and it's got these two Fs. Now, when you have both of them paired to your phone, the left one here, if you, I believe, double tap it, it will bring up Google Assistant or whatever you have as your assistant. I believe there's 3 or 4 assistants currently compatible. I believe it's Google Assistant, uh, Alexa, Cortana, and then I think there's one more which is a Chinese assistant or something. Not like language Chinese, but like a company in China made it. But and then on your right one, if you tap it, you got your play pause, double tap it, skip. And I haven't tried triple tap because I never needed it yet. And I believe, and either of these, if you hold them, they'll turn off or turn on depending if they're off or on. And yeah, now the way they feel and the way they go into your ear is like an AirPod. As you can see, I got a decently small head. And the noise isolation, it's not perfect. Now, it all depends on your ear tip. If you're not listening to anything, it's a little hard to hear outside of your area. Like, I can't hear my computer, which I can usually kind of hear. It's pretty quiet anyway, but I can't hear pretty much anything other than myself. That's because it's resonating through my body. But, as you can see, they look pretty good. They look like AirPods, just, with that extra thing. And that's because they actually have an ear tip. Because Apple AirPods don't have the ear tip. They have that weird slate design, which I agree, some people like it. I personally hate them because they hurt my ears over a span of like an hour. Once after an hour, I'd have to take them out and then switch to the other ear because I'd have to listen once at a time, or else my ears just get screwed up for pretty much a good couple hours. Take it out, had to let it rest, let my ear go back. Now that's just probably because how my ear was made. I was always used to these, never used to AirPods or Apple earbuds. But yeah, once you go in, they work, they're good, they look good. Microphone quality, I have tested it out a little bit. It's not bad. Google Assistant picks me up fine. Phone calls are pretty dang good. Voice recording isn't bad. It's not amazing. I mean, it's not going to be as good as your own microphone if you have your phone like right here and you're like just talking to it like a PDA or something like that. Or like a voice recorder. But yeah, basically, app, got your music gonna play, which for some reason is actually not playing. Okay, they actually disconnected. I need to. Yeah, just tap it. Now, I will actually give you an audio test. I can give it to you right now. And hopefully y'all can hear that. And it does seem you cannot hear it, so I'm gonna need a and a song. So as you heard, sounded pretty dang good. Um, don't know exactly how well you can hear, but according to my meter, my volume meter, you're able to hear it pretty dang well because it didn't pop out, but it also wasn't very quiet. But if you heard it sounds pretty good. Again, this is not a professional grade microphone, so take what you actually hear. Oh, because it could be your headphones, it could be the microphone, it could be YouTube audio compression, whatever. But they do sound pretty dang good. Now on my LG V30, I do have an app that I currently that I use. I forgot what it's called. It's like Bass Booster, but it's like a really thing. It's on Google Play Store. It's the one that costs money. And it has like a headphones or something, and they work with Bluetooth headphones. And I don't have any bass boost on it or any virtualizer. I just have my own sound profile that is custom to my ears. What I really like to listen on how music goes, it goes to my type of music. But those are pretty good. I do have to put a disclaimer: they're not amazing. Um, Now these will be your normal not AirPod, your normal Apple earbuds. Um, they'll probably beat the new Samsung AKG earbuds that come with the S8, S9, the AKG, like the really nice ones that they came out with, the AKGs, even though it's actually Samsung, tuned by AKG. But these are a really competitive for the price compared to AirPods. The sound quality is pretty good. It can beat the AirPods depending on what type of music you listen. AirPods, they do tend to get tinny. What tinny means is basically um some of the notes or part of the song will sound like it's resonating inside of a metal can or something. It doesn't sound very natural or nice. Where here will sound pretty clean. I haven't had any issues. Trebles are nice. Bass is pretty nice. Mids are clear, and you can hear everything you want. And once you have music going on, it's hard to hear around you. Even without music, as I said, they sound pretty good. Touch controls are really nice. Now I do have sometimes issues when I put them in. I accidentally turn on the song or I turn off the earbud, but usually that's not too big of an issue. Take like 3 seconds, turn them on, and they'll connect straight to your phone real quick. Yeah, these are amazing. I picked them up for $50 because I got a Android Central deal. Now I think that deal's run expired. Got these. I ordered these about a month ago. I was like the second batch of contributors. I believe they have stopped their Indiegogo campaign, but just search up Funcl AI. I bet you guys can get a pair off of their website. I'm not 100% sure. Do have an app for the earbuds. I don't use it because I don't really need it. And so far, what I heard, there isn't many features other than a couple like tuning stuff. But yeah, these are amazing. I suggest if you want some nice Bluetooth earbuds, but you don't want to shell out the money currently for some AirPods. Now, I did read that the MSRP is supposed to be 150. I doubt they'll actually be 150. They're probably around 75 to 100. Like I said, I got them for 50. Normally 60. They were on sale for like 65 after the first Indiegogo campaign ended. They extended it and added an extra price tag or something. But even for like, if you can pick these up for $80 or less, they're amazing. They're probably one of the best bang for your buck. And yeah, you can tell all your friends, no, this is not a knockoff. Better, the original.